doesn't concern me because their offense is good when they're playing well. A couple weeks ago, it was Julio, it was Calvin Ridley, it was Mohamed Sanu. All these pieces that we thought could make plays, all of a sudden making plays. But when they get shut down, and then they're giving up so many points on defense, that's when you think to yourself, this isn't even a playoff team. And it's crazy because I thought two ways about this team this year. They can make the playoffs, and they can compete with anybody. These guys don't deserve the playoffs. I've thought that. And that is the wrong thing to think about such a team that's as talented as
last 3 weeks they've given up 40 points. They can turn it around?
That's what I'm saying.
In that
they
division, that's why I wouldn't pick them.
But then even with that said, they score points too, in bunches. But it's just not consistent. And the teams that struggle with consistency, I can't find myself to lean on and say, well, just because they're Atlanta Falcons, and they've been there the last couple of years, and they know what it's like to have brotherhood and fight, and I'm not with all that. I see everything at face value, and they're too inconsistent. They are just wildly inconsistent.
Okay. I like the Arizona Cardinals. I'll tell you why. They went 0-4, but I talked to people within that organization, and they were very upbeat going into this week. I don't have locks of the week, but I felt very confident that they were going to go on the road and win because Rosen. The rap on Rosen going into the season was he was an arrogant kid. He's kind of aloof. He's kind of pompous. Everyone that I talked to in that building, from the head coach to the general manager, Cardinals, they didn't look pretty. They haven't looked pretty any game.
I'm saying what type of turnaround?
I'm talking that this team could start winning some games. Winning some games. I don't know if they're good.
500?
500 is doable.
Yeah.
So 136 teams under this current playoff format have started the season 1-4. 9 have made the playoffs. That is 6.6%. On that list, Kyle Brandt, do you see? No, I'm not answering.
Oh, okay. I thought you. Okay.
Who do you see that could maybe be a playoff team, or make a dent, or turn it around?
Bring up the list again.
Yeah, the list. The list.
No.
Take your pen and throw it at the screen.
I got it. Nate's picking out a goldfish shirt before the show. Yeah, I'm sorry, I got priorities.
They're koi fish.
Koi fish, right? Expensive goldfish. I'm gonna say New York Giants. I'm gonna say the New York Giants. That's all I'm gonna say because listen, they won the game yesterday.
No, they didn't.
Yes, they did.
No, they didn't.
A 63-yard field goal beat them. He pulls it out of his backside out of nowhere. It was the best sign of life we've seen from the Giants all year. Now listen, I still get seduced by how good the players are. They have fantastic players. And we'll see what the Redskins do tonight. Let me put it that way. The Eagles ain't scaring anybody. Cowboys ain't scaring anybody. If the Redskins rather put up a brick tonight, it's anybody's division. Right. Anybody's division. And by the way, they beat the Panthers yesterday. I'm 63 yards. Get out of here. Odell, are you kidding me? 63 yards. I'm going to take the Giants, Kev.
Nobody's taking the Raiders.
Not me.
It's got to be one of these teams that have, it can come out of nowhere, and it can be any of those teams. That's why I refuse to pick one. Remember the Dolphins when Tannehill won 8 of 9 games, and they started in this position? They were the last team to do it. No one saw that coming under Tannehill, so I still think that there's plenty of hope. Look at these. Did you see these back pages, by the way, in your Giants?
Yeah.
Headlines? Like a
C- effort.
Like a C. Oh, a C minus.
Reach out to us, man. We got puns for days. Come on now.
We'll help you with the puns.
All right. We'll be back after this. Phillip Rivers and the Chargers took down the aforementioned Raiders. It's a huge division rivalry game. Coming off, putting up 45 points, by the way. So they got a dub at the stub. Get it?
Dub it at the stub.
In the stub.
Next, 50 Cent. Wow, guys. They found his favorite deep threat, Robbie Anderson, friend of the show. Hashtag dub at the stub of the show on Instagram.
What concert at the stub?
Rock pools. Engage.